Did you know that you can talk to the people who actually have the job that you want? Yeah, it's called an informational interview. And here, I'm going to tell you how to get one, questions you need to ask, and what your outcome goals are from it. So who can do an informational interview? You can be in high school. You can be in college. You can have a job. You could not have a job. It could be a job you're already doing. It could be something new, whatever. Who do you do the informational interview with? Someone who has the job you think you want to have. You can ask them directly if you know them. You can call a company where you think, I think people like that probably work there. If you have the boss's name, ask the boss. Say, you know what, I would like to do an informational interview with someone in this position because it's a career I'm thinking about. And you may have to call a couple places. Don't limit yourself to the city you live in. Feel free to call nationally. Call internationally. There's no limit on these informational interviews, and you can get so much out of them in terms of information. They're amazing. I've done several. I love them. So you call. You either talk to the person who has the job you want, you talk to the boss, you talk to the company, and they go, oh yes, we do have someone who is in that position, and yes, we would be willing to do an informational interview, have them. So you make a time, very brief, about 15 minutes. So here's how the questions can go. You want to thank the person for meeting with you. Very awesome, right? That they would take time out of their day. And a couple questions. So what got you, interested in this career that you're in? Go ahead and listen, make notes. Ask them about their education. What do you feel truly prepared you in terms of education to do this position? Tell me about your average day so you can actually hear what are they doing throughout the day. Is that something you want to do? An important thing in technology I talk about is either you like working with people or you don't. And depending on this, you're going to have some different job options, okay? So listen to what they're telling you about their average day. Tell them you appreciate what they're saying, because I hope you are, because this is stuff you just can't get in books, okay? Now, here's the opportunity where you can really go, what have you learned on your job that you didn't know before you got into this role or this position? Now, really listen. And just ask for direct advice. So if I were looking to get in this position or this career, what kind of advice would you give me directly? Another great question is to ask, do you feel, what are your next steps in your career? Some people may be in a job that they plan to retire in. Other people may go, well, this is just a stepping stone to my the next job. And you could even ask, what job did you have before this? So you are able to build a picture of what your future career path could, should, would look like. Right? So those are great questions. At no time are you to ask for an actual job. You're only doing an informational interview to collect information about a possible career choice that you may make. This is just huge. And you don't really have to ask about how much they earn. You can get that information from salary.com. And that does national, regional, whatever, and you can figure that stuff out. Your goal is to figure out, is this the right fit for me? So I hope that helps, and good luck out there interviewing and submitting those resumes.